Alright guys, welcome back. I just saw a message. KR mentioned something about too many breakouts, too many fake outs, and I thought, you know what, best time to actually kind of do a reply on that. Look, fake outs, breakouts, whatever, right? Too many people who have no idea what the market's going to do and who are looking at the candles or anything at a shorter time frame. That's what they're feeling. They're feeling it's a breakout. They're feeling it's a fake out. They're not seeing the bigger picture. That's the problem. This is one of the reasons why I said to all of you guys before as well, try and look at the charts on a weekly, at least a weekly, right? Of course, if you're trading and this and that, yeah, you might want to see the daily, but then your trade session should be over. If you're looking at it on a daily, your trade session should be over, right? Once you've seen it and it's done, right? So this is one of the reasons weekly is where you're going to do your projections. When you're looking at this minimum time frame, weekly, 2 week, month, even better, right? The longer the better. So that's what I'm going to say here is, guys, just watch out for the weekly stuff. And I can tell you so far, sorry, I'm just bursting for a piss. I need to go and find somewhere. I'm actually going to the restroom, so I'll be okay. But as I was saying, you need to find, so on the weekly, if you look at the stochastic RSI and RSI, you notice that they're flipping bullish, right? So we know that there's bullish momentum in the market. Okay, none of this is a fake out, and it's also not a breakout because we've already touched these levels, right? So it's not a breakout. These are just confirmations, right, of what we've been doing yesterday, day before yesterday. It's just confirming these little candles every day, right? That's what it's doing. But the weekly ones, the greater weekly ones, that's where you need to focus your energy, and that currently is telling us 46k is just around the corner, basically. So we will be testing that 46k. Now the question is whether we break up and stay above, or we, fall back and come back to the 36k or 37k range, actually. So I know KR asked me recently, what's the trend line? What's the price on the trend line? We're currently showing at 37k. So last week it was at 35. This week it changed to 37k. So keep an eye on those numbers. That's all I'm going to say. No financial advice. Obviously, you do what you want to do. And I strongly suggest people not to go ahead and start doing leverage trading based on these numbers, okay? But these are just like my hypothetical numbers. I'm just going to say that because there's nothing is for certain, right? One of the things is this whole market is based on probabilities, right? And we have probabilities of what's going to happen. We know that a previous resistance is still a resistance, and it becomes more stronger when we test it again. So we're going to need massive force to break through that and go beyond the 46. But so far, I mean, for me, everything looks bullish. 46k is around the corner. That's my opinion. I don't care what other people say. That they're welcome to their opinions. I see 46 coming in. Once we break the 46k, we're testing the 49k, right? It's simple as that. There's no ifs and buts, right? However, if we fail the 46, then we're going to go back and test the 37. It's simple as that, right? There's nothing else there. I don't need to show you some gimmick charts and this and that and repeat myself every single day. That's all it is. That's what we're going to expect. Good thing to notice is when you look at the entire global market cap, yes, BTC has been moving, and also the entire global market cap has also been moving. So the total is currently sitting at 1.9, close to almost 2 trillion, right? So we're coming back up to that level. This round, because of the number of coins we have thousands. I can't even tell you how many because I haven't checked. I stopped counting. I can tell you that this time, when when the market flips, we are going to test that 3 trillion. We are going to test that 3 trillion. Again, guys, I'm only going to say one thing, right? Don't be haste. Don't expect this market to do everything that we want immediately, because if you're expecting that, you're setting yourself up for a disaster. Anything could happen, right? So what we want to do is we want this market to go slowly, build those baselines, build those foundations before it starts moving up to where it needs to get to. So patience is very important. Strategy is very important. Know your entry points, very important, because that's what's going to make you the money. When you know where you're entering, and if you're calm and you're going in for the long haul, then yeah, it's going to be a lovely ride up. Of course, there's a lot of issues out there with the current war. I'm not going to comment anything on this today, but at a later date I'll probably make some comments. But I've stated my views on it. I'm not for war in any country. It doesn't matter. I believe politicians, if they got an issue, they just need to get into a room and just box it out. That's what I believe. End of the day, you know, I condemn all sorts of war, putting people's lives at risk. It's unnecessary. You know, governments and politicians, you know, they just don't have that humanity left in them. If they did, they wouldn't actually drag people into a war and this and that, you know. But of course, ultimately, war is another form of trade, right? So these guys out there, they're literally trading the war in sense of, like, for example, they're making money out of it. That's what it is. It's all about the money. It's all about wealth. It's all about power. And sadly, you know, I condemn all of these things. I don't agree with any of this stuff. Well, not sadly, but gladly. That's what I have to say. Gladly, I condemn all of these things. I do not agree to any form of war, regardless what people think, regardless what the situation is. Sorry, guys. Right, there we go. Sorry, they've put a box in here, and the box is tight. So yeah. I do not agree to any of this stuff. That's my viewpoint on this, right? I don't know what other people think. You know, it's pretty crazy. I mean, putting people's lives at risk for your political agenda or whatever, it's just disgusting. And the worst part is you know, one side is talking about a political agenda and the other side is talking about the monetary issues, like, you know, energy, this, that, whatever. Come on, guys, come on, you disgust me. I mean, think about it. I mean, what the hell is this, right? Just get over with it, for God's sake. You know, in a room, obviously, you know, you go and fight it amongst yourself. Don't drag people in. But anyway, listen, crypto market could suffer a little bit from all of this. So this is one of the reasons why I'm going to say to people, just stay cautious, nothing else. But other than that, little short one, just a little kind of an update. Is it a breakout? Is it a fake out? It's neither. You know, it's a fake out to the people who are losing money, right? Because they're not getting it right, because a lot of people are still expecting it to go down. It's a breakout for people who just jumped in and looking at these shorter time frames. Of course, it's a breakout. Every day's a breakout. But the point is look at the longer time frame. It's not. We're nowhere near where we need to be. So stay calm, stay safe, and peace. I'll see you guys soon. Adios, my amigos.